Hello and well, welcome to this is a little video description then for the Time Berlin 32GB Pro covert surveillance watch with a built-in camera. Let's just talk you around the bits that come with it. Number one, Time Berlin box in really nice order. Charging cable and data cable. Crowns that screw in to the thread where you plug that in. 3 spare, 1, so there's 3 spare and 1. Instruction booklet in different languages, and it's tiny. You'll need some glasses if your eyes are poor like mine. A little cushion for it to sit on. So what have we got then? We've got a biggish watch, and it measures, let's get the calipers on it a second. With the crown 50, without the crown 45. And there's a crown on the other side, but it doesn't wear too badly actually. It is quite thick. Let's just measure the thickness of it, and it's 18.9 millimeters thick. And for those who want to know the span of the lugs, 44.8. So it comes with a leather strap and the buckle, which is marked Time Berlin on it as well. And the straps, it's brand new. I've just taken this out of the box really for a play with it. It does have a fully working watch, which you can set the hands on with a second hand. I don't think there's any loom on these hands. I didn't try that. The bezel spins, clicks around. It's no Tag Heuer, but it's not too bad. It's not, you can fiddle with it. And as I say, the crown screws on there to protect it. I don't think it's waterproof. Don't quote me on that, I'm not sure, but maybe splash proof I think. Pushers either side, 1 and 2. Crown pops out to set the time, and microphone on the back, on the side, sorry. Polished rear case back with 32GB Time Berlin Pro written on it, and there's still the original protector on there as well. So it's lovely and mint and fresh, this one. The screen's all great. I don't think it's a glass screen, but it's doesn't quote anything about sapphire or anything like that. And it's really quite nicely made. It's PVD finish, but it's actually all right. Let's talk you around some of the bits on it. I need my pointing stick. So we have an LED at the top. So if I just turn it on, press it button. Let's call that button A. Press that for a few seconds. Up comes a blue light to signify that it's in standby mode. Along the bottom here are 4 infrared LED emitters, and the camera is right at 6 o'clock below the hands, so the hands don't sweep round in front of the camera. It is tiny, you'd never know it was a camera. It's just really the size of the watch that just gives it away really. It's a bit big, but if you've got big wrists it wouldn't look too bad at all. If you've got tiny wrists, it's going to look a bit well, not quite right. Don't think there's any loom on the dial. I will check that. I'll put it on if there is. I don't think there is. It says Time Berlin Pro. It's got like a carbon fibre effect to the dial, which is actually set out and looks quite smart. It looks quite good quality. And the watch strap as well is, don't know if it's leather. I think they said it was calf skin leather, but anyway, it's got a carbon fibre effect to the strap. So when it's in standby mode, you just press the button A, say, and then the blue light flashes a few times, and that then sets it off to record. Now this records in this position upside down, but you could spin it round in the in your software. It doesn't come with any software. You just plug it in and it just shows the folders that contain audio recordings, video recordings and still pictures. So if we press that again, that stops the recording. It flashes a few times and then it just heads back into standby mode. So when you're wearing it on your wrist like that and the camera is projecting out like that, it's going to look the right way up. To take pictures, you just turn it back on. Actually it's on still, isn't it? If I just hold that and press it, that flashes twice and that turns it off. Let's just turn it back on again. So back into on mode, and then you press the mode button, puts it into stills mode, and then press that, and that takes a photograph. Quick blink of the red, and that's your photograph taken. And they're pretty good images actually, they're not bad at all. It gives you all the spec of what the images are like in the techno babble in here. I've recorded what I do 2.5 minutes, and it came out at 330 megabytes. So a gigabyte's about 10 minutes, I reckon. And you've got 32. So whether the battery will fail before that. So a gigabyte, 10 minutes worth. That's 320 minutes. Would you get 320 minutes out of it on the battery? Don't know. Took long enough to charge actually, so it did take quite a long time. And then you press the pusher at the top, the mode button again, to turn the infrared LEDs on. You can't see that. I did check it in the darkened room, and it took a photograph of me. Not great, I must say, but they are there. You can set the hands up by the usual crown. Just pull it out, pop it in. So that's about it really. Overall, it sort of looks quite a nice piece, and it's considerably better quality than what I thought, with the spinning bezel, and just generally not quite as thick as some sort of Android watches. Obviously it's clearly not a smartwatch, but it sort of gets away with it. If this is your sort of thing, there we are. Covert Surveillance Time Berlin Pro. Thanks for watching.